What's up, everybody? So what I got going here is heading this weekend on an overnight shed hunt. And so I have, instead of a pack dump, I got a pack fill for you. So I got everything laid out here. I got my checklist, I have weights, I have all those things. I'll share all those with you. I'm going to show you this here in a minute. It probably is going to look like a huge mess to you. I promise you, in my mind, it's an organized mess. So I'll go through this and I will just show you how I'm going to pack it. Little disclaimer here, I have not loaded all this stuff, so I don't know how it's going to go. I got a general idea of what I want to do with things, but I don't really know. What I'm using for a pack is I'm using my Horn Hunter. I'm not doing the full curl system. The full curl system has your overnight pack, your frame, and a day pack. I eliminated the day pack for the sake of weight, so it takes away from some of the pockets and things like that, but that's okay because I think we're good here with the big bag. So I'm going to show you this quick and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so like I said, it looks kind of like a mess. There's my pack. Hey, it's ready to go. One more small disclaimer. We got some construction work going on outside, so if you hear background noise, I'm going to try to eliminate that on the video when I edit it. But if you hear it, that's what it is. I apologize. I have no other time to do this video for you, so it's just going to have to happen. So, anyways, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my sleep system in here. Typically, you want... Let me turn you guys a little bit. Typically, you want... to avoid putting heavy things in the bottom of your pack. That's really loud, I apologize. But my sleep system is going to be, it's about 7 pounds. One second, let me grab my list here. So I apologize, 8 pounds. My whole sleep system comes in about 8.2 pounds, which a super light sleep system, you would want, I think I've seen 3 pounds for your shelter, like your tent, and another 3 pounds for like your sleeping bag or whatever you're using there. I am using a hammock with it's an Eno hammock with a housefly rain tarp, so it's going to be like a tent over the top of me, but it'll be in a hammock so I'm off the ground. One problem that does create is cold air on the bottom side, but I have a system in mind to help with that problem. So here we go. First thing, sleeping bag. And again, there's a bottom pouch in my pack. Put you guys down here. Alright. So I'm going to put the sleeping bag on the very bottom because it doesn't form very well. I have it's a hike and bike 600, I think it's 625 fill. Okay, so that'll just create a nice bottom on the pack, really, anyways. You don't really want stuff outside your pack dangling around, things like that. Ouch. Okay, so there's my sleeping bag. The next thing I'm going to put in is my hammock and the straps. Again, I'm putting my whole sleep system on the bottom here. That way I just know where it is and it's easily accessible when I need it. Then I have my housefly rain tarp. Actually, I'm going to put that in on this back side here. Stakes also for that rain tarp. Those stakes are really easy just to push into the ground with your foot. And then this can kind of form in around that last pouch. Okay, and then what else do I got here? I have, my feet get really cold, so I'm going to put in some insulated socks. Inside these insulated socks, I have binder clips to help with that flow of air on the underside that I mentioned. I'm going to actually take my coat with a hood on it, and I am going to binder clip it to the bottom side of my hammock. So Usually people in that scenario would buy an underquilt to go around their hammock, but they're kind of expensive and I'm just not ready to spend that money on it. So that's what I have there. And that there is my sleep system. So I got my sleeping bag, my housefly rain tarp, my hammock, and some socks with binder clips. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to show you is my food packs. I have one of these bags for each day. So it's a 2-day trip. Okay, so I have one for each day. That way I'm not like, oh, what can I eat today? What can I eat tomorrow? What do I need to save? This whole bag is 1 day's worth of food. Okay, and there's about, if I remember right, 2,800 calories. Weighs in at 2.4 pounds for each day. 2 Cliff Bars, one for breakfast and one for a snack. I have a Mountain House granola for breakfast. Oh, I don't have it. I gotta throw it in still. For lunch, I'll have jerky and a cheese stick, which is still in the refrigerator. I just gotta throw it in. A homemade trail mix, it's just mixed nuts and raisins. Pack of tuna. Next day's different flavor, but for lunch, I also have a pack of fruit snacks, just some sugary, sweet things to help out. Wilderness Athlete, hydrate and recover. You see that one? Okay. Probably like a lunchtime, mid-afternoon type thing. And then for supper, I got another Mountain House. This one is chicken and mashed potatoes. The other one's like a Italian peppered steak. Well, chicken and mashed potatoes the first night. So, I'm going to take this other pack of food, and I'm going to put it at the bottom, so I won't need it for a while. I'm going to go ahead, I have this, it's a Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. It's kind of heavy, but it's a hatchet, just a good safety thing to have. I'm going to stuff that down in there. And at this point, you're not too worried about organization. You just want to make sure things fit well. Let's see here. I have a Leatherman here. Okay, and I'm going to put it in with my essentials bag. I got my phone charger, charging port, toothpaste, deodorant, toothbrush, toilet paper, and some anti-chafe. Don't leave without that for sure. As far as your toothbrush and toothpaste go, you could probably get by without it. Your deodorant, you could probably get by without it. Those are just some things that I'm not willing to give up. So we'll go ahead and throw it in that bag. And this bag, being your kind of essentials bag, this is the one I'm going to put in the hood of my pack. Okay, so I don't want to put too much weight in the hood, but this one is going in the hood. So, oh, I got a Bic lighter in there too. You don't want too much weight in there, but that one is going to go in there. This is my coat. Okay, I'm going to take my coat. It's my one rate, mid to late season. It's a hooded jacket. So I'm going to take that. That would be the one that I'm going to wrap around my hammock. I'm going to stuff it in there. Okay, and then I have some, it isn't going to be super warm, so I do have some thermal clothes. And I'm going to stuff those in there. This bag has, which like many packs do, has a side zipper access here. So I want to make sure to be able to get to that coat. And this, I have a Cabela's Polar Tech, and then I have my one rate base layers. I want those to be easily accessible. I'll probably sleep in at least one of those shirts. Next I'm going to put in my Jetboil. Okay, so actually before we do that, there is absolutely no reason why this wouldn't work. But since we're going overnight, let's go ahead and double check and make sure it works. Perfect. This Jetboil canister is larger than what you would need. I could definitely go lighter. This one says there's 55 boils in it, and I would say I've used it like maybe 5 or 6 times. So this is significantly heavy for what we're doing, but it's just all I had, and I decided my pack was light enough that I didn't need to cut out half of those ounces. I don't even know what it says it weighs. 8.11 ounces, so I'd be cutting out 4 ounces. I'm just not worried about it, to be honest with you. I also want that Jetboil accessible, because when we get there, we're going to have supper that night. So I'm going to put it right there so I can get to it from the pocket, along with the fuel canister. Again, when you're doing this, you want to be kind of organized in your pack, but just remember you're trying to fit everything in there at a certain weight. So it's kind of, like I said at the beginning, it's kind of organized chaos. Extra socks. Those can go over here. Those kind of stuff down it nicely there. This here is my camera charging stuff. So I have a portable charger, I have the camera charger, I have 3 extra camera batteries, and 1 extra battery for our mic. You kind of want all that weighted stuff towards the middle. Seasons beanie. Camp shoes. I'm running Crocs. Hey, everybody's got their own preference. Back at camp, get your boots off, get your feet dried out, things like that. What's up, dude?
Open this.
Sure. There you go, honey.
Thank you.
Sorry, those eggs get hard to open sometimes. Okay, so those are gonna go on top. Those are nice and light. Let's throw our last thing of food right in there on top. You want your food accessible, so the first day of food I'm putting right on top. Zip that down. Okay. So that's gonna flip down just like so. And then, again, right here in the hood is just where I'm going to put my essentials bag. Like I said, there is some things in here that you wouldn't probably need for most trips, but like your toothpaste, deodorant's not probably a bad idea. I have that scent-free deodorant, so I guess you're not adding scent, but at that point, if you're actually elk hunting, you're going to smell bad enough anyways, and it ain't going to matter if you're going overnight. Okay, it looks, I'm just checking the form here. Looks like it'll ride pretty well. So I'm taking in 1.5 liters of water. That doesn't sound like much. I'm gonna make sure I hydrate really well at all the way up and at the trailhead. But my concern, I guess, is packing in a lot of water weight. And 1.5 liters already weighs a little over 3 pounds in the bladder. So what I'm going to do here is I have this makeshift med kit. What I got in there is I got some big band-aids, I got some gauze, I have a large rubber band, and I have some super glue. To go with the med kit, I'm going to keep it I'll probably keep it in the same pocket, but I have it in a different pouch. I have some allergy medicine. I have really bad allergies. So I got some Zyrtec here, and then I got 8 Tylenol, which would be like 4 doses. That's going to be on my left side, just right in this bigger pocket. With that, I am also going to go ahead and put my Instafire in. My water filtration. Okay, it's just a good thing to have with you. So I'm running the Sawyer Mini. Okay, so it comes with a squeeze pouch and a straw. I'm going to carry all of that. I'm going to put that right in there. Okay, that way when we come across water, I can just quick grab that, and that'll be nice and easily accessible. Gloves, I'm just going to stuff them down in one of these side pockets. I'm going to stuff in this game bag, my other side pocket. Trying to balance this a little bit and try to make it even weighted on both sides. Glassing pad is going to go on this other side with my gloves. Spork with a lighter. I'm going to take these 4 hard candies. Those are like moral support Werthers. Okay, and I'm just going to toss them here in that side pocket. My headlamp on my left side. Again, making sure things that I know I'm going to need are easily accessible. 3 extra batteries, shouldn't need them, but I'm going to go ahead and stuff them in this small pocket here. In this pocket, I always also keep extra clips for my pack. How many did I got in here? 4, 5, something like that. Okay, you just never know. And they don't weigh anything, so nothing lost there. So I'm going to stuff those back in there. And I'm gonna stuff these 3 AAAs in there. Trekking poles, and part of the med kit, I guess, is always some Leuco tape. I just tape that right around my trekking poles. I've got that idea from many of the podcasts that I listen to. Speaking of podcasts, you might want to check mine out. Hunting Overtime. You can find it on Apple Podcasts. You can find it on our website, which there will be a link right below this video in the description that you can get to our website. You can find it on Spotify. Okay, but check that out. Go ahead and subscribe to that as well as our YouTube page. Make sure you hit subscribe here. Give me some likes, give me some feedbacks on those podcasts. Listen to those. Hopefully you guys enjoy those. Right now I'm actually going through and doing a What Do You Learn from Misses series. So I'm actually going to record another one of those tonight. So again, check that out. You might like that one. Anyways, back to the pack. Got my trekking poles. These are new. Honestly, I just picked them up off Amazon. They're Cascade Mountain. They're carbon fiber. I don't know. They look like pretty good quality to me. So I didn't have any, and they were affordable and carbon. So I just went ahead and got them. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my pack or my bag, and I'm going to attach it to my pack. So I'm going to drop the load shelf down. Oop, wrong button. Drop that load shelf. I know I'm going to have to loosen these, so I'm going to go ahead and loosen those. Maybe. I've been using it at the gym, so. And we'll go ahead, lay that on there. And then I think actually what I'm going to do with my trekking poles, I'm just going to lay them right on top, right there. And alright, so I just went ahead and adjusted those straps quick. I didn't figure you guys wanted to watch that anyways. So I'm going to strap that on. And there she is. She's ready to go. Okay. And that came in at 37.1 pounds. And the last thing I want to show you is just what I'm wearing in. I don't have my boots down here, but I'm running the Under Armour Bozeman Speed Freak 2.0s, I think they are. And I've had great luck with them. I don't go too crazy on leather boots. They're a little heavy for me, and I know there's lighter options out there. I know people like those Crispies and things like that. This is just what works for me. So as far as socks go, I packed an extra pair, but I have a base layer sock, and then I have some Lorpin light hikers, I think is what they are. So I'll wear those in. I always have to wear 2 pairs anyways because my feet are very narrow, so regardless of the boots, they're probably going to slip a little bit. I'm going to wear in Seasons merch. Long sleeve t-shirt. It's mixed polyester cotton. I know you probably want some synthetic stuff in there. Hunting and stuff, I wouldn't wear this, but we are only shed hunting. So what I'm wearing here for pants is my One Rate early to mid-season pant. They're very light. It is going to be cold in the mornings and at night, but so what I'll do is I'll layer these with a base layer, and they should be just fine. So, but during the day, it's going to be warm hiking around and things, so I want a light pair of pants, and I definitely don't want to pack 2 pairs. So I have the pants. I'm going backwards on how I organize all this stuff. I also have my One Rate gear vest that I'll wear. And who knows, I don't know for sure how hot I'll get. That could end up in the pack. We'll just have to play it by ear. Cloth belt. Okay, I used to wear a leather belt. Bad decision. If you don't have a cloth belt, get yourself one. Just a pocket knife. I got a buck knife here. And chapstick. Don't forget your chapstick. You will regret it. More Seasons merch. You need one of these. I got some. Okay, hit me up. Let me know. Check out our website. But anyways, that's the hat I'm wearing. So yeah, that is it. Oh, one last thing that I did forget to mention that I am bringing is my binos and a rangefinder. Rangefinder in case we find a bear for Chad. Binos so we can gloss up some sheds and or bears. And then on that, I am running the Traeger Optics harness from County 6 Predator. So again, that's an awesome product that I really enjoy. So if you haven't already, look them up. It's county6predator.com, and you would love this bino harness. It's very durable, multi-use type harness. So check that out. I love it. I'm sure you would like it as well. So Caleb, I know, is a great guy. As far as fixing things, if something goes wrong, he's going to take care of you. So again, make sure you check that out. Talk to Caleb, follow him on Instagram, whatever you need to do. But check that harness out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, give us some likes. I love your comments, things like that. Make sure you check out my Hunting Overtime podcast. I think you'll really enjoy it. Again, I'm getting ready to record another episode actually here tonight. Other than that, check us out on Instagram at The Seasons Media. Check out our website and our shop. You can find that in our bio, or I will drop the link right down here below. So thanks for watching, everybody.